Hi, so today I'm looking at toenail fungus treatment that you can do at home. Natural treatments, of course, as I always do. Okay, but before we go into the treatments, we need to look at exactly what toenail fungus is. And later in the video, I've got a great bonus method or way that will blow your socks off. Oh, I'm so funny. Maybe not. Okay, it's worth watching though because it is groundbreaking stuff for those of you that suffer with toenail fungus or have suffered with this toenail fungus. Right, first of all though, we need to look at what toenail fungus actually is. You see, it's a fungal infection that enters your body through the cracks that you get in your nails or skin cuts. It has the potential to change the colour of your toenail or cause it to thicken. It can also be harmful. You see, fungus thrives in toes because they're frequently warm and damp. Different types of fungi as well as yeast have an impact on different parts of the nail. You see, an infection could spread to other toenails, skin or even your finger nails if you leave it untreated. So what are the symptoms? You see, infected nails are typically thicker than healthy nails and may be warped or regularly shaped. They're easily broken, become very brittle. Fungus infected nails may appear yellow. On occasion, a white dot appears on the nail and grows larger. Fungus can loosen and even separate your nail from the bed of it where it actually grows. So it's also possible for fungus to spread to the skin around your nail, so do not leave it. So who is actually affected with toenail fungus? It's more common in men than women. I wonder why that is. Do we not clean our feet as much? Additionally, the older you are, the better your chances are. The better, I don't know if that should be right, the better your chances of getting it. Oh, look, I'm good and lucky. I've got nail fungus. No. People with diabetes, athlete's foot or weakened immune systems, as well as those who smoke, have family members with it, are at an increased risk. You see, toenail fungus is more likely to develop if you spend a lot of time in water. So if your toenail's been injured, obtain a prognosis, because you see, toenail fungus can resemble other conditions such as psoriasis. You should have your toenail examined by a doctor, a proper doctor. You may need to see a foot specialist, a podiatrist or a skin specialist dermatologist. They might scrape off a piece of the affected part and send it to a lab to figure out what's actually wrong and what's going on there. Okay, so on to some treatments that you can use at home. The first one is soda, and that's baking soda, not drinking soda. Pouring Coca-Cola over your foot, no, it's baking soda. You see, as a treatment, it can help absorb moisture that can cause toenail fungus. It may also have fungistatic properties, which means it doesn't kill fungi but stops them from growing. Baking soda, according to a small old study, says it can help prevent fungal growth. However, there's little scientific evidence to back up the use of baking soda as an actual remedy, and there's no evidence that it can actually treat fungal infections at all. But like a lot of these natural remedies, this is always said on the end if you look for any information on them. So, products containing menthol is another method. You see, some people recommend using products such as a menthol rub, like the Vicks rub, or to treat toenail fungus. They are, however, unlikely to provide many advantages or many successful treatments with this. In 2011, a study was found that a mentholated ointment may help with toenail fungus, but that is unlikely to cure the infection. To prove that menthol products are effective at treating toenail fungus, guess what? More research is needed. Now, vinegar. Vinegar in general it's common. Everybody's got vinegar in the house, but apple cider vinegar in particular is something that's found in a wide variety of home remedies. Now, according to a study that was done in 2017, apple cider vinegar may possess some antifungal properties. Nonetheless, it also mentions for additional research, it is necessary to investigate this topic in greater depth if one wishes to do so. But apple cider vinegar it really is a fantastic product to use for many things, and it's worth getting a book on apple cider vinegar remedies. Okay, mouthwash. Now, they say you can use mouthwash. Now, there's no direct scientific evidence to support the use of mouthwash as a treatment for toenail fungus, just like there's no direct scientific evidence to support the use of vinegar as a treatment for toenail fungus. Studies suggest that mouthwash containing chloroxidine may have an effect similar to that of antifungal medications. Now, it's important to keep in mind that in the United States, mouthwashes containing this compound are typically only available with a doctor's prescription and cannot be purchased over the counter. So they must work, I think. I don't know. Garlic, of course. Garlic is for every natural remedy, just about. All right, it's great for seasoning your food, but it's also useful in the treatment of toenail fungus. Now, there's some evidence to support this claim, though it is limited. Again, according to a study published in 2019, garlic extract, according to a trusted source, I've put in the link, may have antifungal properties against fungi that cause toenail infections. More research is needed, but the study recommends using garlic extract in conjunction with common antifungal medications. So what's the point in that then? Just use garlic. Extract of snake root. Now, snake root is a traditional Mexican treatment for a variety of skin conditions and injuries that isn't well known in the United States. But it belongs to the sunflower family, may have antifungal properties. It's also known as Agaratina pichincensis. A 2020 study found varying degrees of success with snake root oil. Larger, well-designed studies are needed to further evaluate the effectiveness, though, as they're always saying. Last one, no, it isn't. Some more, I think. Tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is an extract from an Australian plant, and for centuries the Aboriginal people have used tea tree oil as a topical treatment. You see, tea tree oil can be used for a variety of reasons. Tea tree oil has been used as topical antiseptic and antifungal treatments for centuries. In one study, a dilution of tea tree oil worked just as well as 5% benzoyl peroxide at controlling acne symptoms. Now, more research is needed to see if it can help with toenail fungus and possibly athlete's foot. Tea tree oil hasn't proven to help with other issues like gum disease, vaginal infections or dandruff, but tea tree oil has been proposed as a topical treatment for herpes labialis, a common cold sores, as you know. But it doesn't seem to work, they say. Tea tree oil may be effective against MRSA, a type of staph infection that is resistant to many antibiotics. Now, according to some laboratory studies, it works. But despite the fact that these studies are promising, more research is required. Now, how many times do you hear this? Of course, more research is required. Ongoing research should always be carried out. But it always seems to me that they're saying we found it works, but to cover ourselves and to get more funding, we'll say more research is needed. Or maybe being a bit cynical there, am I? Okay, so all these things can be something to try, but like many things for our health, we need to take responsibility for ourselves. We can't just be neglectful, then look for a cure or remedy. Look after your toes. Wash your feet with soap and water and dry thoroughly, including between your toes. Keep your toenails shorter than the end of your toe. Don't have them curling over. Trim them straight across. Also, make sure the tools should I say, that you're actually using are clean. Clippers and files should be cleaned with soap and water before wiping them with some rubbing alcohol to sterilise them. You might be tempted to use nail polish to hide discoloured nails, but do not do this. Fungus can't breathe in your nail bed, so it won't go away. Keep your feet clean and dry. Consider your footwear carefully. Socks that wick moisture away are ideal. They should be changed on a regular basis. That's every day, not every week. Make sure your shoes are comfortable. Now, we've all worn shoes at times. You think, these kill my feet, but why do you keep wearing them? Crazy, isn't it? They should be made of a material that allows air to circulate freely, such as canvas, mesh or leather. Should shower shoes, use shoes in the shower, should be worn, especially in public areas such as your locker rooms and swimming pools. Maybe not to swimming, but obviously you know what I mean. When you get out of the pool, put your shoes on. Now, circulation is a big part of the problem. So you need to have good circulation to your feet, to your legs. Now, I come across something I've said about for years, using copper for improvement of circulation, and thought, wouldn't it be a great idea to have some compression type sock with copper in it? And I found some. I was going to do some of these years ago. Just shows you, doesn't it? You've got to be there and do it. I can show you the comparison here, if you look in this graph, with a normal compression sock, and put compared to this copper infused one, if you like. Now, I've put a link to them in the description. I think they're an absolute genius, great idea. And copper infused socks have been proven, I've done the medical research, to successfully treat foot fungus. Now, the research is here again in the link. I've put this in the description, so I think it's definitely worth a look at. It's good for circulation anyway, in your feet, you're flying or anything like this. Have some compression socks on. Okay, so on that note, I hope you've got something from this video. I will wish you all good health and see you in the next video. So from me, David H, bye bye for now. See ya.